Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I'm your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Slay the Spire, where today we are playing as what I should have been all along, a champion! The undisputed king of the arena. When you enter a stance, while not in one, reduce the cost of a random card in hand by 1. I can't wait to find out how he works. And obviously, we're going the regular path, because that's just what we do. High heart. Yes, you're giving me 9 HP? Cool. Alright, so where are the bosses? I can get 3. I can get 2. I can get 2. Okay, which 2 do I want? Well, that one's one of the keys, so that seems like a good choice. Plus, I can go a route, which gives me 3 question marks. And it's also the fact there's a bonfire right after it. So, let's go with that. Alright, first place. Let's take a look at our cards. Deal 6 damage, deal 5 damage. Yeah, that's about right. Fatigue 10 and Finisher. Fatigue. Lose HP and gain 1 strength for every 10 HP lost. Regenerate fatigued health at the end of combat. Okay, that's interesting. After playing a finisher, if you are in a stance, exit it and trigger its finisher bonus. Technique. If you're in a stance, trigger its technique bonus. Apply 1 weak to all enemies, enter a random stance. Alright. Alright, this gimmick seems fun. Alright, let's give it a fight. Let's see. Oh, you've even got interface here telling me my current stats and whatnot. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Current stance, defensive. Technique bonus, gain 5 counter. Finisher, gain 12 block. Okay. And that became free because of the fact that I used it. Alright, well, might as well do this? And I gain 1 strength per 10 fatigue I have. Man, that means I really want a lot of health, doesn't it? So if I do that, I'm just going to recover the HP I lost. Okay, cool. Backstab. Enter defensive. Gain 6 block. Combo bonus. What? Extra effect when played in the listed stance, or if you entered that stance this turn. Gain block equal to your fatigue. Shatter. Deal 8 damage. Berserker combo. Remove the enemy's block before dealing damage. Crown-Orang. Deal 7 damage. If this doesn't cost 0, return it to your hand next turn. It costs 0 until played. So in other words, I play that for damage, and then I can just do it again to just get the extra damage. Okay. I actually like the sound of the Crown-Orang. Let's do that. Well, thanks, Runia. Give me my stuff. Okay. So, let's execute. And then do the Crown-Orang. And then we go. And then I attack with it again. I do defend, and I strike twice. I lose 1 HP, but you know what? Who gives a damn? Because you're dead now. Okay, champion. Defensive shout. Technique. So I trigger the technique and enter the defensive and gain 5 counter. Counter. The next time you take attack damage, deal damage back. Okay, so it's basically a form of thorns. Technique. Technique. Gain 5 block. Combo. But the Berserker combo. Play this card twice. I'm noticing there's a lot of technique stuff. I'll go with Adrenal Armor. Let's see what that's like. Was this the chest room, or is this just a bonus? Oh, this is a bonus chest. Nice. The Happy Teddy Bear. I think the Happy Teddy Bear can give me bonus damage. At the start of each combat, choose 1 random card with the highest cost. Whenever this card is played, reduce the cost of the card and the same number and the same name cards by 1. Alright. So that encourages me to just gain execute multiple times. But just having the bonus attack damage can really help too. Okay. So, I play that, because why not? I crown Orang, and then I gain another block. Okay. Next, you die. I taunt. Going into defensive mode again. Okay. Okay. Bring it on. Requires defensive or berserker. Gain 10 block, gain 10 counter. Finisher. Tornado Punch. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Defensive combo. Gain 5 counter and 5 block for every enemy hit. Cool. Gut Punch. Enter Berserker. Deal 5 damage. Defensive combo. Gain energy and 5 block. Ooh! So what's Berserker? Stance. Technique bonus. 5 fatigue. Finisher bonus. Lose all fatigue and gain that much HP, preserving strength. Okay. That Berserker is going to be very important then. Nosferatu's page. I don't think I've had Nosferatu. Let's make sure we have Nosferatu. Upon pickup, lose 80% of current HP, raise max HP by the same amount. Whenever you attack an enemy with bleed, heal 1 HP. Increase attack damage by 5. Whenever you attack an enemy, apply 1 bleed. Whenever you attack, lose 1 HP. I think it's stupid. It's suicidal. But because we have this fatigue gimmick, let's go with wine. I now have 19 HP, but a max HP of 175. So, let's taunt. I go Berserker. Okay. Adrenal Armor. And then I just attack. I am in a very, very risky position. If I do that, do I die? No, I can't die from fatigue. Okay, that is very good to know. Goodbye, prick. Right. Technique. Add 2 random techniques into your hand. They gain retain, exhaust. Endless Rage. Whenever you lose HP on your turn, gain 1 temporary HP. Cool. Duel. Technique. Gain 7 block and 7 damage. If there's only 1 enemy, play this twice. That's good versus bosses. I quite like the duel. Let's go with the duel. I just realized I'm going to have to fight 2 bosses with 0 HP. I might have made a mistake. Alright. I hit you. I do that to ensure I just have the damage. I should have just attacked, honestly, because that would have done all that I needed to do. Okay, that's interesting. I can't take more fatigue damage than I actually have in health. Okay, that is good to know. Nosferatu might have been a really bad idea. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 2 times. Berserker combo. Play this card twice. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. Berserker combo. Deals damage twice. Enter Berserker. You know what? Let's backstep. Let's go with backstep. Alright, this might be a bit on the hard side, honestly. Backstep. Gut punch. Doing that is foolish. Actually, I'm gonna die in 1 hit no matter what, so. But it's also foolish because I don't need to do that right now, so yeah. I love how I don't even have a single potion yet. Alright, so this is played twice. Meaning I am saved thanks to that singular card. However, now I am dead. So just hit me, whatever. Obviously, we're playing him again. That just went bad for me, because I really hate the way this game just says, oh, you only get one boss. Ugh. It's just like, no, game. I want multiple bosses. Screw you. That's better. That is better. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. We get our ruby key. Cool. We go here. It's a merchant. Why am I fighting a merchant already? You know what? Fine. Whatever. What is actually the upgrades to this? Increased damage. Choose a stance to enter. That actually might be worth upgrading then, if that's the case. Right. Death Blow. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Fatigue 10. Finisher. Cool. I could have used another finisher. Precise Thrust. Berserker combo. Defensive combo. That just seems like a really good ability just because it combos with either stance that I'm in. Alright, what can you actually... Ultimate stance. Require... Enter ultimate stance. Ultimate stance. Counts as both defensive and berserker stance. Finishers do not exit the stance. You can't change to any other stance. Huh. Alright. Power. Gain 2 dexterity. At the end of each turn, gain 6... At the end of each turn, gain 6 counter. Quite useful. Quite useful. Backstep. Gain block equal to your fatigue. Also, pretty damn useful. I honestly don't know what. So I'm going to wear shield wall just because it seems fun. Yeah, I'll read Scrap Ooze. As you walk into a room, you hear gurgling and grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and the sharp objects may hurt. I'll do it. Ouch! All you find is corroded metal and a bit of burning pain. However, you're convinced they're still around. I am convinced. Success. After rummaging through the metal, you finally pull out what is plus 25 HP when you enter boss fight. There's better ones I could have gotten. Alright, so, taunt. Right. Go screw yourself. I love how you got strength. I'm willing to just fully defend myself against you. I mean, you really didn't actually even give me a chance to, you know, fight you all that much this time. Fancy footwork. Requires defensive or berserker. Enter the stance you aren't in. Draw 1 card. Okay. Flash Strike. Deal 6 damage. Enter defensive combo. Gain, counter, and block. Enter defensive. I quite like Flash Strike. And then there's no point in using this other than to see what I could have gotten. Or actually just to see other cards that retain finisher. Oh, so let's just finish. Good clean fight. If you start your turn in no stance, gain 2 temporary strength and dexterity. Alright, so that's an anti-stance build. Interesting. You know, I love how taunt says enter a random stance, but it's not enter a random stance. It's enter one of the 2 stances that already exists. You know, if I thought the other characters were combo heavy, that's nothing compared to this one. This is a combo character. He is only combo. Pile Driver. No comment. Enter, deal 14 damage, apply vulnerable or apply weak. Okay. I'll take the Gut Punch, because the Gut Punch has a nice combo. Funeral of Dead Butterflies. I don't think I know that one. What's it do? Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Haven't got any of that. Whenever you exhaust a card, gain 3 blocks. Blair. Whenever you exhaust 4 cards, choose 1 to 3 random cards to add to your hand. Well, I don't seem to have anything that exhausts. So I'll take the coffin. Oh, great. It's this little so-and-so. Right, okay. No point trying to sugarcoat it, let's just fight. Right, enter defensive. Block. Gain defense equal to unblocked damage, and then block. This is definitely a defensive stance bastard. That much is for sure. Wonder if I should do that, just to help kill it quicker. I do that. I do that. And then I do that. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hit me! Good man. Right, I'm in Berserker now. Meaning you just died. Sweet! Fruit juice! If this character wants anything, it's goddamn max HP, and we need to figure out a better way to do that. Deal 14 damage. Deals 2 additional damage for all your cards containing strike. That's a thrust. Why isn't that a strike? Either way, it's a pretty decent card. Right. Perfected Strike. Deals 26 damage instantly. Okay. I guess I know what build I'm going for. We need strikes, and lots of them. Hey, look, a strike. Shatter. Nope, I'll just go with the strike, thank you. Hello, Hollow Knight guy. It's good to meet you. Or see you, or whatever the hell ever. Hit me. Die. Oh, does it only apply to a singular attack? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Alright, you combo with that. You deal double damage. You then just clobber. And then you just do all that damage. Nice. Okay. Alright. Next. Do double attack and then attack. Cool. Well, I know how I'm getting my max HP now. Deal 4 damage for each card containing strike in your hand. Finisher. Well, I mean, it's got the word strike in its name, so that clearly will help. So that's at least 8 damage, right? 6 damage. 12 damage. It included itself. Okay. That's good to know. It includes itself in that conundrum. Rapid strikes. That's another strike right there. Now I can spend my souls to get some strength, and then I can rest. Because I desperately need to rest. Oh, look! It's an annoying, bastarding little looter! That's what I think of you, Mr. Looter. Hey, you don't have any money. No, I don't. I have souls. Meaning, I'm the boss. Meaning, if you don't want to die next, I suggest you stop being a bastard. Focus, Berserker. Skill, enter Berserker. If you end this turn with at least 20 fatigue, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Okay. I can see that being useful. I'll take that. I'll take that. I love how I can just do what damage to you in the first turn. Thanks to that perfect strike. It's stupid. Moment of truth. maybe. Enraged Bash. Deal 5 damage, fatigue 5. Berserker combo. This card hits an additional time this combat. Sure, I'll take that. That sounds decent, I suppose. Still not any strikes, which is what I kind of actually want. Alright, this bit ought to be good. So, I do this, enter that. Well, you definitely got the wrong... Although, then again, that becomes free. So, then I just hit you with that, and then I just perfect strike you and do that for no reason. That perfect strike is actually stupid in what it does. Improvising. The first time you use a combo each turn, return it to your hand, and it costs 0 until played. I really am too good at doing these combos, so I quite like the improvising. Hello, Mr. Warrior. Let me show you the mark of a true warrior. Whenever Ironclad generates a status card, duplicate its effect and add it to your discard pile. Oh, that's boring. You're doing that stuff, are you? Okay. Alright, Berserker mode. Enraged Bash. Strike and then Shield Wall. Hit me. Right. Okay. What's the best way to do this? Well, first I should just do that for the double damage. Then I'll do improvising. Why didn't I do that the other way around now that I think about it? So that will do 15 damage. Alright, well let's taunt, and we might enter the defensive stance. Blah. Yep. Then we do Flurry of Blades, which gives us the extra shield. And then I block, and we're good. Cool. I Gut Punch. I don't know why that counted as... Oh, I wasn't defensive, wasn't I? Yeah. Feel no pain. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. You know what? Doesn't matter. But die. That perfect strike of mine is stupid. Triple strike. That sounds fun. Technique. Deal 6 damage. Add 2 strikes into your hand. They cost 0 and have technique. Exhaust. Cool. That sounds cool. Strike a Genius. At the start of your turn, add a random card containing strike into your hand. It costs 0 until played and gains exhaust. Also very good. Cheap Shot. Deal 5 damage. If the enemy is a boss, deal damage 2 more times. If not, stun it. These are all very good cards. I gotta go with Strike a Genius, though, just because that just adds more... whatchamacallit. Black Swan kind of sucks. I can no longer smith. No, I think I need to smith. Screw it, I'll go with the Black Swan. What's the Black Swan give me? At the start of each combat, gain 6 plated armor. Not bad. Every time you lose HP, every 2 times you lose HP, immune nicks attack and deal equal damage back. So I ignore every 3rd hit. Cool. At the start of your turn, apply 2 constricted and bleed to all enemies. Know what? No, I think I'm better off with that. Return. Protect the city. I will protect the city, mighty heart. Don't you worry, I am a champion, after all. Alright, now we're in a conundrum. I can go for 2 bosses, or I get a rest site. Because if I don't go for 2 bosses, if I go for 2 bosses, I'm not getting a rest site. In fact, if I go for that boss, I'm not even getting a rest site after it, so might as well just go for 2 bosses. What card should I smith? Which is the main reason I didn't want to get the smithing thing. That makes it cheaper. That just will skyrocket its damage to stupid levels. You know what? That will skyrocket its damage to stupid levels. I'm taking that. It already almost one-shots things. Right. You guys do an awful lot of annoying damage. And I did not get any block this turn, basically. You know what? I'll take Strike a Genius and defend. Hit me. No, I don't have money. I am your boss. And you will respect me. Right. Perfected Strike. One shot. Rising Strike. Technique. Deal 8 damage. Play this card twice if the last card played was a technique. Well, it doesn't matter. Iron Fortress. Whenever you enter a stance, gain 2 block and 2 counter. Not bad. You know what? Sure. Fruit Juice! Preemptive Strike. Requires defensive. Deal damage equal to your counter to all enemies. Lose half your counter. I mean, even if I don't use it, it's a strike. And that just improves something else. I gain health whenever I am exhausted. I will be acquiring that to gain the souls. What's Haunted do? Ethereal, unplayable. When drawn, add Ethereal to all cards in hand. Don't I have the thing that says whenever I exhaust stuff? Yeah, whenever I exhaust stuff, whenever I exhaust enough cards, gain things. I'll take the souls. Just because of the max HP. Hello there, enemies. I see. I see. You wish to hurt me. Well, I'm gonna Strike a Genius and then just block, because why not? You two are gonna have to die next turn, quite clearly. Yes, quite so. All of these have Ethereal now, which is very annoying, honestly. You went unconscious. Excellent. You also went unconscious. Excellent. Well, you're the one with the least HP, so you can be the closest to die. Preemptive Strike requires defensive. Let's try. Taunt. Defensive. Perfect. Well, let's strike you. Then I will strike you. And then Thwabam! And then I can Pile Driver? I mean, it's not going to do anything for me either way. And then I'll enter Defend Berserker, because why not? Die. Right, perfect. That will do half damage, but it still kills. Because that perfect strike is actually stupid. I must take whenever a strike is offered to me, I must take it. Just to make that perfect strike oh so much more stupid. If I can just get perfect strike, it just ends. None of these are a strike. And honestly, if it's not a strike, I'm not convinced I should grab it. Even though parry looks kind of fun, so does... They all look kind of fun, but strikes are where we get powerful. I mean, after all, nothing else would let me just do that. Yeah, taking the thing that allows me to whatchamacallit was definitely the good idea. Alright. Alright, so Flash Strike and Flash Strike. Hit me. I really ought to start also working closer towards the character that's in front of me. Because that is how I unlock most of the stuff. Flash Strike you. Execute you. I gain the block I need. And you take damage. Perfect. And you die. Perfect. Gambling chip. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. That's cool. Masterful Slash. Deals 1 additional damage for all your upgraded cards. So if I get... whatchamacallit? Apotheosis. Does Masterful Slash just become God tier? As well? I'll take it. I'll take it, sure. That looks tempting. Servant of Wrath? No. I'm very glad I had the gem option. But guess what it's going to give me there? And then Rapid Strikes. I'm not good at triggering technique. I think I've come to realize that. I'm not... That is my main weakness. I don't trigger technique. Well, I'll take the Iron Fortress because it's an upgraded card, and one of our cards benefits from all the other cards being upgraded, you know? Wait, I discard the curse, and yet everything still has that ethereal crap? Really? Alright, fine, whatever you say, game. Well, that's gonna do whatchamacallit damage anyway. Might as well do that, which allows me to then trigger the combo, which allows this to do another point of damage, killing something, and then I do that, and nothing gets exhausted. Sweet! Oh, okay. Well, bye, mate. Remove the enemy's block and artifact before dealing damage. That's impressive. Plus, it's upgraded, meaning that card gets upgrade. That card gets bonus. Receive Apparition. As you continue your descent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground and the walls around you, condescending into three-masked forms that start to speak. Another puppet of the heart, I think. Agreed, it always sends the weakest pawns. You notice an oversized grin as the third one addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like a taste of our power? I would not like to lose half my max HP, thank you. I will receive an apparition though, because just 200 cost for a intangible is very useful. An offering, how tempting! As the ghostly shape speaks, you notice its large mouth opening wider and wider. Within your body, you feel the souls collected from the dead forced out in a violent spiral into the spirits gaping more. It takes all your strength to maintain your ground and not be pulled yourself. Just before your stamina gives out, the ghostly vortex stops and your spirits fade in, and the spirits fade into the ether. You follow on, feeling slightly hollow. Really? Really? Well, at least I got Fury of Strikes on this turn. Ignore pain. Your HP cannot be reduced until the start of your next turn. That is stupid. That is better than intangible, technically. It's also more expensive, so... Alright, what do you have? That'll do 15 damage. That'll not do as much as that. And you do damage based on whenever we trigger technique. So, that's a technique, that's a technique, that's a technique, and that is also a technique. Well, that's the benefit from all the techniques, at least. Alright, what you give me? Stance. Choose a stance to enter. If you're already in that stance, add a combo of that stance into your hand. I'll take the Crown Orang, because Crown Orang's actually decent. Berserker's Guide. Prevent the first 10 HP you lose on your turn each combat. Huh. So that just means I can fatigue myself. I'll stop... It'll prevent damage from fatiguing myself, right? That's pretty cool. Then you don't have any thrusts, so I'm not interested in your cards. But I will ask you to remove this haunted bullcrap. Okay. What do I want to get rid of? Probably Masterful Slash, because it was definitely a... Okay, I can see the combo. I can see the combo. Okay. So, first, I Flash Strike. Then, I Gut... Do I want a Gut Punch, or do I want to do the other one first? This one. No, he's doing damage. I should do that one first. Then, I Gut Punch. Haha. Then, I Enrage Bash. So did that prevent it or not? Cool. Now I just do a Perfect Strike because why the bloody hell not? Oh, Apparition is ethereal, is it? As it's ethereal and exhaust. That's kind of meh. Alright, I do that. I enter the combat stance. Cool. I do that. I kill that thing and gain counter. Cool. I then hit the gremlin because I hate it. Cool. I then hit the gremlin again. Because once again, I hate it. Plus, gremlin's probably gonna die. Right. There's no good way for me to do this. So, I do Berserker. I murder you. And then I hit you, because why not? Right. Flash Strike. Yeah, I clobber that one. I Crown Orang you. And then I Furious Strikes you. Cool. Then you rally. I summon my Crown Orang back. Which I hit you with. Because we're at the point where I should just focus on hitting you. Enter the shield wall and then just hit you again. Right. That'll do 16 damage. You do 17. I need to do 20 odds. Alright, I'm gonna have to drink a potion no matter what, so... Oh, triple strike. Oh, okay. Guess you die. The boot. Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked damage, increase it to 5. Kind of meh. Berserker combo. When gain 2 energy, then exhaust this. It's defensive combo. Draw 3 cards. I'm not a fan of any of those, so I'll skip the card. On to the merchant. Okay. Iron Fortress. Berserker. Gut Punch, and then Enraged Bash. Okay. Next. I don't like how you're doing that much damage. Especially as I can't actually even goddamn defend against it. It's not fair. And and you only take the counter damage once. That's the most annoying bit. I feel like drinking the attack potion, but I know it's a waste. You're slowly dying, merchant. Hi, Heart. Do you have a strike? Murder strike? Retain. Deal 15 damage. When you use a technique, this costs 1 less and deals 3 more damage. Unguard. Technique. Gain 8 block. If your block is broken this turn, gain 8 block next turn. Alright. You know what? I actually quite like that one. I think I'll take that one. Let's proceed. Face Trader. You walk by an eerie statue holding several masks. Something wisps behind you, softly whispers. Stop. Punch. Fight. All face. You swerve around to face the statue, which is now facing you. On closer inspection, it's not a statue, but a statuette. Gaunt man. Is he even breathing? Face. Let me touch. Maybe trade? He doesn't look like he would put up much of a fight, but he has survived in this place. Perhaps these masks hold some power. I had to do it. I had to do it. None of you dispute that. I had to do it. Let's go with improvising. I haven't used improvising yet, so... Okay. Well, if I use this attack, it's free. And that got me an extra light because of the simple fact of the way it works. Nice. Oh god, you've got ritual? Ever-loving Christing hell, man. Oh, why didn't I do this chatter first? There's no point doing that because I'm not going to gain any of the fatigue, so... What's that? Card reduction. Draw 1 less card. Alright. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it again. And then I'm just going to perfect strike you because screw the hell out of you. Death blow. Finisher. You know what? I'll take cheap shot. I don't know what this guy counts as. If he counts as a boss or a minion or what. Okay, he counts as a regular enemy. Well, I got a perfect strike now, so go screw yourself. Coat of many faces. Upon pickup, gain cultist headpiece, face of cleric, Neoth's hungry face, gremlin visage, and serpent head. I cannot remember what all of those do, but let's find out. Cultist headpiece, you feel more talkative. Face of the cleric, at the end of combat, raise your max HP by 1. Love it! Your next non-boss chest you open is empty. Ah. Start each combat with 1 week. Ah. When you enter a question mark room, gain 50 souls. Ooh. Right, what do I want to replace? I don't need Apparition, I don't need Defend, because they're not doing anything related. I'll take Striker Genius, because why the heck not? And then we clobber you, because we can. I am running out of health. Crook Strike, deal 7 damage. Hits 3 times if fatigue is 20 or higher. Finisher, Exhaust. Am I even going to have enough health to deal with the first boss? Alright, you. What's your gimmick? You're doing a big, nasty attack. You're not telling me the gimmick yet. Improvising is too powerful. It is. I have to use it. Apparition, I love you. At the start of each turn, a silent mirror image. Oh, you're the mirror image bullcrap? Really? Go screw yourself with this mirror image crap. You have too much energy. Can I say that? You simply have too much energy. Dagger Spray. Deal 10 damage to all enemies twice. Jesus Christing hell. You know what? I should shield wall. Just because I feel I'm going to need it in the long run. You're doing 615 damage this turn. Okay. Alright, okay. Well, let's gut punch the bastard. Flurry strikes him. Gut punch him again. Strike, strike, and Masterful Slash. I understand I'm meant to be using this fatigue gimmick more, but I just don't see the fatigue gimmick working quite well for me. Especially with crap like that. I'd like to Iron Fortress. Flash Strike, Flash Strike, Flash Strike. And then Rising Strike. And then Flash Strike again, I suppose. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. Well. If I do that, I gain the counter, but I basically waste my energy. Okay. I can survive that. It's fine. With difficulty, but I can survive it. Especially as... No, he's not going to die from the very first hit. Damn it! Because he got all that damn block. I just need 2 attack cards. Works for me. Perfect. Go screw yourself. Gladiator form. Whenever you use a technique bonus, draw a card. Whenever you use a finisher bonus, gain energy next turn. Okay, that's kind of cool. Hold firm. What's blur? Do not lose block at the end of your turn. Ooh. I'll take hold firm. That seems like a good one. And then I'll take Slaver's Collar, just because that is one of the best ways to get the extra energy. Haha! Alright, where are the bosses? Bosses, 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 bosses. There's a boss right there, and it's... Okay. So there are a couple of ways I can do this. I can tell the merchant to go and screw himself on multiple occasions by fighting him twice, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm also going to upgrade improvising, because I really like improvising. Improvising definitely seems like one of the better cards. Okay, what do I have? I've got improvising, I've got an apparition, and then I've got the ability to just deal 10 damage to you. Hit me! Okay, what do we got next? What do we got next? We have, hold firm. And then a shatter. I forgot I could do it twice, because it's got a combo effect. Even if I don't trigger the combo, the fact it has a combo effect means I can trigger it. Preemptive strike. It's just another strike, further enhancing the power of the whatchamacallit. I'll fight these things for a relic. Look, if there's anything I'll always do, it's fight for a goddamn relic. I then just do that, and then do that, and you're dead. When you would die, heal. Man, that was really worth it. Okay, merchant. I am here to murder you. No defending, no pitifulness like that. You are gonna bloody ever-loving die. Right. Is there any way I can trigger... That's a technique, which would give me a bunch of... Which is nice. You give me counter, so I need to do you anyway. You don't... I can now do you. Then I can do you. And then I do you. Okay. You hit me for a bit. Won't deny that. If I flash strike, I can then gut punch. I can then clobber. I can then strike, and then I can execute. Oh, good lord, chap, you are going to die. Maybe not today, or in this particular fight, because I have now run out of damn attacks I can do. But I'm encountering you again on this path, so watch yourself. I want that. Just because I've never seen it before. At the start of the combat, increase the cost of all cards by 1, gain 8 strength and dexterity. I really like the sound of that. But for now, I'll just double the cost of every 10th card I play, okay? Okay. Okay, merchant. I told you I'd be back for you, and back for you I am! Oh. Mwah. Mwah. What a perfect way to end my misery. Mwah. Go screw yourself. Bring it on seems like the perfect reaction to that fight. Oh. There it is. There it is. The apotheosis. Well, I have to take the apotheosis. It's just too good. Then I can if I take the mirror, I can't take any other either of these. So, ever repeating performance, air. At the start of combat, apply 2 vulnerable to all enemies. Could be useful if there at the end of your turn if there are no I don't know. And we know you. You know what? I feel like the Dolly's mirror. And then I can get myself another improvising. Because improvising is definitely proven to be one of the better abilities. So, improvising, please. And besides, we can't rely on Runia stuff for everything. I mean, I understand it's stupidly overpowered, but we can't rely on it for everything. Well, thanks, game. I got cheated out of a chest, and you decided, you know what? That was unfair. We're gonna give you another one. And then you just go ahead and give me apotheosis. I can only question how much damage that perfected strike is going to do now. So, let's improvising. Taunt. Defensive. Flash strike. Which I then get again. And then I can stance to get the combo effect. I can gut punch for an extra light. And then finally I can pile drive the bastard, which apparently did 5 damage. Oh right, because of the boot. Wait, the boot counters intangible? I never knew that. Well, I can apparition myself, so hit me. Masterful slash. 75 damage. I think that's actually more than the perfect strike. That is how much damage my thing has been increased. Well, you're about to die, so really, the counter doesn't do that. Doesn't increase. Okay. Big Bird. I don't think I've ever had Big Bird. Ooh, another improvising. But it's not upgraded. I'll take the perfected strike. Big Bird. Every time you exhaust 3 cards, gain energy. At the start of your turn, if you had energy remain last turn, gain energy. I like that. And every time you attack a character that has HP less than 25%, gain 1 strength. So basically, confirm the kill. Not very good versus bosses. I'll take the Eternally Lit Lamp. I am so close to doing that. And I am not far enough from max HP to bother losing max HP. from my hate. You know what I mean! Die. Die on my counter. Glorious. I love these perfected strikes I'm receiving. I will then rest, because I don't trust what she's going to be like. And apparently I end up with one of these as well. Alright, well, first things first. Strike a Genius, good card. Then, Perfect Strike, dead. Got it. Berserker Stance, because why not? And then, do that to get into that stance. And might as well use you just to make sure you exhaust. Okay. Apotheosis. That's when I then triple strike. A lot. I clobber, dealing a bunch of damage to you. And then I do that. Yeah, I knew that would die. Totally planned. Yes, please. Double improvising, you say. But also look at what everything that bastard is doing right now. Which just isn't nice. Improvising. Flash strike. Flash strike. Flash strike. Flash strike. Strike. Defend. You know what? I'll drink a colorless card, sure. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw 2 cards. I mean, that's the closest I can do. Oh, but it doesn't give me bloody energy. Damn it! You know what? Thank you. Thank you, well-worn Parasol. You are definitely proving yourself. And now I have Apocalypse Bird. Well. Still want to know what the long arms and all that stuff could be. I have to wonder if I'll get that if I pick it. But then again, at the same time, just the extra stuff you gain from... Yeah! Plus 5 energy stuff at the beginning of the round. Alright, Madam Watcher, let's see what kind of fight you can put up. What? Oh, yeah. Ooh, stance immediately is quite good. Because then I can combo it with the gut punch. Okay. So, Watcher gains 1 matcher. Whenever you play a card, the gains 1 matcher whenever you lose a card. Okay, and then you enter Divinity at 10. Okay, fine. Fine! So, stance. Defensive. What the hell's this? Set a trap. Defensive combo. Gain 6 counter for each attack in your hand. Add enter defensive. Okay, that's kind of stupid. Do that. Nice. Perfected Strike, which is double damaged. Alright, now what do you got? Nothing. You got nothing on me. That. This. And then finally, this. This can only be attacked if it's the only card in your hand. I mean, okay. So, here's how it works. Here's how it works. Apotheosis. Premature... Congratulations, you did a total of 1 damage to me. Haha, good on you, chap. Well, this is a turn where I can just get all of the block I could ever want and not worry about it. I like how the champ is actually well suited to this fight, because he's not a fight where it's just like, oh, I just use 1,000 different cards, I say as I use 1,000 different cards. Devotion at the start of your turn, gain 2... whatchamacallit. I don't think that matters, lady. Because my perfect strikes are way too powerful for you. One day I'm going to have to fight those guests. That day is not today. Hello, I brought him back. Hello, how are you feeling? Why do you have +5 strength and defense, considering, you know, I killed you? You immediately give me apotheosis. Well, I can't deny it. You had a level of buffer when I had an attack which does super damage. God, I hate you, man. You've got a Tuscan Rod as well, really? Somehow I feel I should know this by now, and that this is the exact same as it always is. What I would really love right now is the... is probably the Berserker thing. That is way too much damage. Improvising, stance, defensive. Shield throw, gain block, deal damage equal to your block. Unless defensive combo, you can't gain block next turn. Okay, so if I do this, I can then do it again. Then I do this. And then I gut punch. And I block the majority of that damage. The next attack you deal to me, I can ignore. Strike a genius. Masterful strike. Go screw yourself technique. Yeah, go screw yourself technique. For each curse in your deck, start combat. I don't have any curses, I got rid of them! Damn it! Alright, boss. This is the final battle. Don't you worry, I got this. Just make sure you give me some good stuff. If I buy the membership card, will I be able to afford both of these? No, I will not. I will not quite be able to afford it. I won't be able to afford that, though. Alright, membership. This. 13th Toil. That seems best for me. Then the Evil Within. I can even get a regen potion. Strategy Potion. Choose one of 2 cards which enter a stance to add to your hand. 1 for each stance. It costs 0 this turn. That could be useful. But I think I'd also like the regen potion more, because I've got to take on the big boy. The big, massive boss. I could rest, but I'm going to heal 25 HP when I get in there. So I'm basically going to be full health. And upgrading the Evil Within is also a good... Actually, upgrade Apotheosis. What the hell am I on about? Alright, let's do this. Don't need Apparition for this. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. Well. Do that. Do this. Do that. Do that. Strike. Bloody hit me. Next. Oh, I've got the haunted thing on me. Well, that's annoying. Well, I mean, I guess it's a good thing I've got more than enough of what I've got in order to use these things. Haha! Go screw yourself. Then I gotta fight this thing with its double striking, which I goddamn hate about it. Stance, defensive. Another strike, awesome. Preemptive strike, go. And then that. Right. Improvising. Strike thrust. Precise thrust. Let's do it again. Now, do I want to hold firm or perfected strike? Strike of Genius is actually probably the more useful, just because that gives me more strikes each turn. Crooked Strike. When you play another card, befuddle. Screw you. This set a trap thing is very good. Especially as I can play it multiple times. Alright, I've got the pen nib now. Wish I could easily see the 13th coil. But so be it! Let's just enter a stance. I think I made the cheap one or cheaper. You are mine. Remove all enemy block. Apply weak and vulnerable to all enemies exhaust. I mean, sure, why not, right? As I can, I should. Right, on guard. And then rising strike. And then I'll backstep. Because that gives me block equal to my fatigue. Here! 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 Oh, and now I can obviously do the most important bit, Apotheosis. Right, okay, so... let's clobber. Perfect. We clobber again. More perfect. We clobber a third time. Extra perfect. We rapid strikes you, because we hate you, and then we just chop you to tiny little pieces. You have 13 health. I just need to goddamn hit you, and you die. Go screw yourself. Ooh, ultimate stance. Yes, please. I would like an ultimate stance. I should definitely ultimate stance then. Wait, if I do this, does this give me the armor and the energy? Oh, it does. Okay, sure, lady. You got a lot of your divinity that turn. I won't deny that. Please, perfected strike, perfected strike. Drat. Oh, well. I'm gonna double damage anything. Oh, yeah, double damage this. That'll work. And as usual, I will defeat you in the most perfect manner I possibly can. With a perfected strike. I love that strike. It just works so goddamn well. I'm on full health. So, what do you have? Fleeting Earth. When you play a card, Mao gains 1 Matra. Okay. First attack used each turn deals 0 damage. Noted. Add a random status card to your pile to your discard pile every turn. That's kind of annoying and prickish. What boss card do I get? Deal 12 damage twice. Next turn, add Deca Shield. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Just because it means I just keep... what am I calling it? Discarding exhausting cards. So, let's Deca Shield, Taunt, Block, On Guard, and yeah, that'll be it. Thank you very much. Right. Now, I get 1 less energy because of that damn thing. God damn it. Well, if I use this, I get extra energy. Then I can use it again to get that energy back. Then, I can 13th coil a perfect strike. I don't need to worry about HP as much anymore. I'm sorry, what was that? Obsession. When drawn, a random card in hand costs 1 more. If that card is played, another will be chosen. Exhaust. Alright. And now you've got 6 strength. Well, good for you. Very good for you. Not so good for me, but good for you. But don't you worry, I have ways around these things. Like that. Hit me! Take your 20 damage! I am the champion! You think your pitiful little whatever this is will do anything to stop me? Never! Flawed. At the end of... Oh, transform everything into status cards. God damn it. Alright. First up then. Furious Strikes. Double damaged. Flash Strike. Clobber. Clobber. Flash Strike. Iron Fortress. Strike. And Berserker Stance, because screw you. Hit me. There's not much left you can do against me now. And you know what? If you block the very first attack, which you don't... God damn it! I should have done it, use a Perfected Strike. I had 2 of them, why didn't I? Either way, the champion is the champion! And he proves himself to the heart that I am a worthy champion. Bestow upon me your evil blessings, my dark lord. Yeah, we win. What more to say? Ascension unlocked. Error. So what did I get? Berserker style. Enter Berserker. Berserker techniques grant 2 more fatigue. Okay. Enter defensive. Defensive techniques grant 2 more counter. Cool. Vicious Mockery. Berserker combos. Gain 3 temporary strength. Defensive combo. Gain 3 temporary dexterity. Alright. Alright. I can easily say that the champion was fun. Probably not my favorite out of the ones I've played so far, though. I think Hexaghost really was kind of cool. Laundry Day Champ. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with waifu version of each one, but it's probably... I don't know. Next we'll be fighting the Automaton. The first function you create each combat costs 0 until played. Well, that sounds like more fun. Well, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.